Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Philo B. I am Philo, and I'm finally coming to you again with another NBA 2K21 player build. I know it's been almost a week since I dropped the build, and I apologize for that. There's been various reasons. One main reason being, you guys know I was going for the Clippers in the playoffs, and we're not even going to talk about what happened with that. So let's jump right into the video. The player that I'm going to try to replicate is one of the best to ever do it. He's not one of my favorite point guards, but regardless of how you feel about this man, you have to recognize his greatness. And that player is going to be Russell Westbrook. We're not going to try to replicate the 2019-2020 Russell Westbrook. We're going to go for the Mr. Triple-Double 2016-2017 Westbrook that was dropping triple-doubles on teams left and right. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and let's get into the position. For the position, we're going to go with point guard. I argue with my friends a lot about how Russell Westbrook's more of a tweener shooting guard, combo guard type of player, but he does run point guard. So we're going to keep it at point guard. For the hand, we're going to go right. For the jersey number, we're going to go 0. Moving on to the pie chart. The pie chart we're going to use is the one that has a little bit more finishing and shooting. And something I learned about this pie chart recently is using that pie chart, you can make the best guard build in the game. And that's going to be a video that I get to you guys later. So make sure to be watching out for that. For the physicals, we're going to go with the fastest pie chart. And moving on to those attributes, we're going to max out the close shot. We're going to max out the driving layup. We're going to max out the driving dunk. Moving on to the shooting, we're going to put the mid-range to about an 81. The three-pointer, we're going to put at about a 75. The free throw, we're going to also put at a 75. And then we're going to move on to the passing accuracy. For the passing accuracy, we're going to go to about a 76. Going to max out the ball handling, and we're not going to touch the post moves. Lastly, for the defense, we're going to max out the defensive and offensive rebound, because remember, he's a triple-double machine. Going to max out the steal. Going to max out the lateral quickness and the perimeter defense, and we're going to put our last little bit on our block. And if you did that correctly, you should have 16 finishing, 10 shooting, 12 playmaking, and 8 defensive badges. Moving on to the body shape. You guys know that I'm fascinated and I'm in love with the burly body type, but Russell Westbrook is kind of swole, but not really, so he has a built body shape to him. So for this, we're going to go with built. For the height, we're going to give him his height of 6'3". For the weight, we're going to give him his listed weight of 200 pounds. And then for the wingspan, we are going to actually max his wingspan out. So let's pause right here, because this is something that I really want you guys to see. By maxing out their wingspan, he's going to get a 91 driving layup, 90 shot close, which you kind of need in this game, and an 83 driving dunk, which means when you hit 97, you should have all the contact dunks unlocked, right? As for his three-pointer, I know what you guys are saying. You guys saw that he had 10 shooting badges, and you guys are now seeing that he has his 71 3-ball, and you're probably saying, Russell Westbrook shouldn't have a 3-ball that high. But that season, Russell Westbrook did shoot around 30 or so %. So we might say, hey, Russell Westbrook can't shoot, and the Los Angeles Lakers might have tried to expose that this offseason. But Russell Westbrook can knock down some if left wide open. He's not just a brick. I know we like to call him Westbrook, but Westbrook can kind of knock some down when he gets hot and ready. And even that season, he was knocking some down. So we're going to go with that 71 three-pointer, that 77 mid-range, that 81 ball handle, and don't sleep on the defense. For the defense, he's going to get a 78 perimeter, 75 lateral quickness, and an 83 steal. Moving on to the takeovers. It's strictly your preference of the takeovers. But for me, when I think of Russell Westbrook, I think about slashing. So the takeover that I'm going to use is going to be slashing. And if you did that correctly, you'll get the name of Slasher. And I know that we say shades of don't matter, but I had someone jump in the comments on another video and tell me that the build that I made was not accurate for that NBA player, even though even in the shades, you know, it's clear as day, it said the person's name. So I'm going to point out once again, I don't think shades of matter, but for the people that do care, Russell Westbrook's name is right there. So let's jump on into our badges. Alright, so for the badges, I want you guys to remember that the badges are always preference, but I show you guys the best badge setup that I think will work for the player. So for the finishing, since we have an array of Hall of Fame finishing badges to work with, I gotta go Hall of Fame contact finisher, Hall of Fame fast break finisher, I need Hall of Fame slithery, and then I'm gonna use my last little bit on Hall of Fame fancy footworks. Or to be honest, I can drop fast break finisher down to gold, I can drop slithery down to gold, just so that I could give myself relentless finisher on silver, because I tend to favor contact finisher and fancy footwork over anything. Moving on to the shooting, I gave him 10 shooting badges so that he would actually have something to work with, so that 71 3 ball can become a little bit more consistent, especially if you're running at 99 overall and you have a friend that has dimer or floor general. So for those shooting badges, I'm gonna go gold range extender, I'm gonna put 2, which is silver, on hot zone hunter, and then I'm gonna go 2 for flexible or bronze flexible, then I'm gonna go catch and shoot, and I will use my last one on steady shooter just to try to get some kind of a rhythm going with them. For playmaking, you guys already know where I'm going. My playmaking setup never changes, but for those of you that are new, I'm gonna go gold quick first, gold handles for days, gold space creator, and I use my last little bit on gold tight handles. You guys can go unpluckable, but I've never really been a fan of unpluckable because in past 2Ks, I felt like I didn't need that badge to be effective at keeping the ball away from the defender. Moving on to defense. So I have 8 available, right? So I'm gonna go silver across the board. I'm gonna go silver clamps, I'm gonna go silver pogo, I'm gonna go silver rebound chaser because we know Russell Westbrook was getting up there, and lastly silver intimidator. So as usual, I always tell you guys, badges are strictly preference. If you feel like you know a better build, or you guys feel like you know a better badge setup or anything, be sure to let me know down in the comments. I know that there are other builds out there that resemble Westbrook that can get off rip contact finishing, but I did want to make one that was really close to contact finishing and one that can shoot just a tad bit. So as usual, let me know what you guys want to see next. Peace.